Hello, YouTube. This is Wildcat Piper here.
Hey, YouTube. Bearcat Piper.
And beside me is
Mermaid Lisa.
And
Hey.
this is Bearcat.
Bearcat.
Mrs. I don't know what's a female Bearcat.
Lori.
Lori. We wanted to bring everybody together here tonight. This is gonna be posted on my channel, and just wanted to kind of do a recap of the week. We are inside tonight. It's been raining outside today.
First time we've seen rain all week.
All week.
It's been
and
wonderful.
It's been beautiful weather. And so, great time. We have smoked a lot of different tobaccos, a lot of different pipes, a lot of different cigars. It's been a great week.
We smoked some today at the pool.
It's been a beautiful weather.
What did we smoke today at the pool, since we're not smoking now?
It was the Dominicans, wasn't it?
Yeah, but what pipe did we smoke back here on the back deck? Oh, yeah, we smoked Dominicans. The Dominicans we bought at the Dominican Republic.
And I'll tell you about that here in a second, because they don't know about that on my channel yet. But we were smoking, the pipe we were smoking, I had a RC Sands pipe, and in it I had some bagel slices, and you had...
I actually had the Jake Hacker pipe. Not the Cobb, but the Jake Hacker that I bought. And in it I had...
Cecchini.
What's something Cecchini?
It's
Balkan Cecchini.
It's a Balkan blend, but it's something Cecchini.
Great smoke though. Long smoke, lasted a long time. Did not get hot. Was very mellow. Loved it. I told Bill I'm not buying any more tobacco for about 6 months. I got to get my inventory down. I've got a lot of tobacco, so I got to get.
So let's talk to our ladies here. So Lisa, what has been your favorite thing of the whole week? Don't say anything about Dominican. We're going to talk about that in a second.
That's Lori's anyway. Yours was
The
Half Moon
mat.
Cake. Tell them about it.
The first day we went to the Bahamas, and Holland,
Half Moon
America has a private beach there called Half Moon Cay. And out in the middle of the water, there's this water mat. And
We didn't find it until probably we'd been out there putzing around. Billy and I don't know if we've said this before, if you'll see this, but when we hit a beach, we're a couple whales that just go out in the water until it's time to go. I mean, we just don't leave, and we sit out there and putz around and snorkel and we're out there. But in this case, we were probably out there a couple of hours, and then we found this humongous mat, like bigger than your bed type big.
like 3 or 4 beds
Like
long.
as big as your room long.
Yeah, it was long.
What was it, Hawaiian? What was it?
I forget what it was called,
Oh,
but it was
Maui mat.
Maui
Maui
mat.
mat.
It's huge. It was a blast. It was anchored out in the water.
And I was the only one that could stand on it. Nobody else could stand on it.
He couldn't even sit on it. He couldn't even sit on it. He just hung on the edge. I sat on it, and I could even stand on it. Now, Little Miss Mermaid here actually ran the length of it and fell in. I tried to run, but fell and just
Missed
fell right
the
on
water.
Yeah, I missed the. How hard is that?
You missed the water.
I'm in the ocean. I missed the water.
Yeah.
And fell on the mat.
So anyway, just to keep things moving here, we went to the Bahamas. After that, we went to a place called Grand Turks, which probably maybe some of you have been there. It's a very, very nice,
Very touristy.
very nice place. After that, we went to the Dominican, and at the Dominican,
Oh, that was Lori's favorite.
I know. I just
okay,
gonna say
sorry.
the Dominican was probably Lori's favorite place. So I'm gonna let her tell a little bit of the things that we did there.
You can't. You tell.
Okay, we did not
What
do
did
anything
Janice
that
say?
the boat had us do.
Random
And
thoughts.
but anyway, Lori put together this little package, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. And
Can't trust Lori.
Because if Lori says it's easy, it's
Lori
like-
likes to hike. She likes to walk. I don't know if you can tell by the couch. She's obviously smaller than Bill and I.
and as you can tell by me, I am built for hiking.
No.
No.
Bill's built for sitting.
I am built for the water.
Built for floating.
And but first we went to a cigar factory store, really. And my brother about got us thrown out of there trying to
Negotiate. The art of
negotiate.
negotiation. I could write a new book.
We went from paying they're trying to pay us
$172 or something.
$170 down to $70.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so from there, Lori was wanting to go to a waterfall, and the waterfall was one part of it, but the other part of it was how we got to the waterfall. Do you want to take it at that point, or
You keep going.
okay? So we get there, and the way you get back to the waterfall is by donkeys.
Well,
Well,
there was 2 donkeys, 2 mules actually, not donkeys, 2 mules.
And they had 2 donkeys.
Mules.
One was designated
Mules,
to me,
2 mules.
and the other ass was designated to my brother. And these fine ladies got beautiful horses, and we got these tiny little donkeys that
We'll add the picture.
I'll
We'll
add
add
the
these
pictures to
videos.
it. These tiny little donkeys that really looked more like I should have been carrying it than it carrying me. And his name was Lamborghini. That was his name. And it was just a crazy day. And going from steep hill.
Mine, just for the record, mine was named Pichu.
Pichu.
What was yours?
Mine was Enrique.
Enrique. What was yours?
brother.
Was it really?
And so but
These 2, this one and this one, had horses. For whatever reason, they felt like Bill and I needed mules. And they referred to them as 4x4s.
You 2 are the mules.
Yeah, we had the mules. We are the mules. We're the pack mules.
But once we got there,
We're
then
not smoking, but I do have a little Jack and Coke here.
once we got there, we had to go down to the waterfall, which took 11 flights of steps.
Long haul.
Okay, not built for steps.
Now, Lori here,
Stayed way ahead of me.
stay way ahead of it. Now, the thing you got to know is she's very fit, very aerobically fit. She plays 8 to 10 times. She plays tennis a week. Very much plays tennis. Bill, he does
Stealthy, very stealthy.
So I play tennis, so I'm not in good shape, but I'm in better shape than he is.
I watch tennis. I watch it.
Actually, you don't even watch tennis.
Used to watch it. Now,
So Bill was, and I was worried about him, so I stayed back actually behind. And at one point, he had stopped to catch his breath and was leaning, and I stuck my hand right in the middle of his back
And as
because
I
he
look-
was about to go down.
And as I looked down the way, my wife was being escorted hand in hand by 2 guys. And you know what? There was nothing I could do about it.
Because he was.
I could not get away.
And they made
And
you a
my
walking
little
stick.
attendant, his name
Johnny.
was Johnny, and he went and cut a branch and made me a walking,
stick. I mean, and practically carried him anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a great trip.
Wait. You gotta tell them really quick about.
Well, go ahead and tell him.
Well, when Bill was on the mule, the saddle kept sliding over. So as we were going down hills and stuff, okay, so Bill's on the mule, and Johnny's about.
Johnny's
5'2",
little.
120
Johnny's tiny.
pounds.
So Bill is halfway on the donkey.
And halfway on
on
Johnny. Just like I am to Lori, only holding the mule and then hanging on to Johnny, going over the.
Hey, let me tell you something. Johnny saved my life. If I was going to have a child, his name would be Johnny. He saved my life. He's kept this coconut from hitting the pavement
Protecting
many
these
times.
coconuts.
So, but those guys, I mean, they worked so hard going up and down those steep mountains, and was very, very happy to give them some money at the end of that because of
They
how well
they earned a tip.
they took good care of us. From there, the next day, I was not in a good state of mind or of health, and was blowing chunks all over the inside of my room.
He got Montezuma's revenge.
In a very bad way, and to the point where they quarantined me. And I thought I was going to miss Curacao, which was our next stop, but they
But
released me.
luckily, if you can say luckily, after throwing up as many times as he threw up, the day that he was quarantined was a day at sea.
Yeah.
So it's not like he missed a port. Or
And so Lori tells him to go in and check on your brother. He's your brother.
I'm very concerning,
So he walks in, and
very nurse-like.
And I had just got done puking 6 times. I counted, and I look up, and this is what he says to me: "You want to wrestle?"
I think it's perfect. I mean, what else do you say to a guy that just threw up? So all of our lives, when we were kids, we probably wrestled multiple times in any given day.
Yeah.
Any given day, multiple times. And so I thought it was the perfect thing to say.
Instead of saying,
but the thing is I could never beat him because Billy was always stocky and I was long and lanky. I'm still pretty long, but not very lanky. But he always beat me wrestling, and I thought, while the guy's throwing up, I probably can take him right now.
But that's really his way of saying, "Man, I love you, I appreciate you." He just says, "You want to wrestle?" And but anyway, great time there. Went on to Curacao. Did get released, and we got to go.
We all went to Curacao.
And then
you all come back early, but we took a great. We just took it. We waved down. Did we wave down the cab? No, you went up and approached him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, whatever you do, don't say too much.
Well, I'm trying to remember all these things.
Yeah,
But
I'm just trying to live our time.
I would say one thing, because we could go on for another an hour and a half, maybe even 2, talking about our adventures. But one thing Bill had asked, what did we really enjoy, and what were we anticipating, and so on and so forth. I will say this, that we had a great time on this cruise. It would be wonderful because we're going to go again next year. We're not exactly sure. We will be going on a cruise next year.
Somewhere.
Yeah, at some point we got to talk about what happened, what's going on. We're actually right now booked for 2 cruises at the same time.
We'll pick one, but it would be wonderful if some of you in the pipe community would join us, because we talked a lot about you, and I've seen some of your videos. I don't smoke pipes or that sort of thing, but I've seen your videos.
But she
and
supports me.
I support Scott, and I've enjoyed your personalities, and some of your interests are very fascinating. They're interesting, and even some of the guys overseas in the UK and in France and in the Netherlands and all the different places, we just love hearing from you and hearing your accents and your voices and your experiences. So think about that for next year. Think about joining us on a cruise. That would be a lot of fun.
You probably will never be the same.
It would be awesome. I mean, we had great weather. We went to a bunch of other places. I want to wrap this up. I don't want it too long here.
But to that point, Billy and I are trying to plan a trip, and if I can bring Lori and if Lisa can come with us, we're trying to come
to Nashville.
We've already planned our trip while you all are gone.
Oh.
I know, but I'm trying to get Lori to come with us to Nashville.
We are, Scott and I are definitely planning on doing the Nashville trip, and would love to see you guys there. We'll talk more about that on each of our channels. But just wanted to come on here and just kind of do a real quick, I know it wasn't real quick, but just wanted to give a wrap up of our week. We had just a wonderful time together, and
Wait just a second. At that place in where y'all got your cigars,
Dominican,
they gave me a cherry
Oh
cigar.
yeah, it was a cigarella. It was a cherry cigarella.
Did not like it.
Did not like it. The cigars that we got there are delicious. They are very good, and look forward to that. Probably will have to maybe hydrate them a little bit, but they are very good. We smoked a couple of them today. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you're all enjoying your pipes and your cigars and different things this week. I just wanted to let you know that from Scott and I, we appreciate everything the community does, and we are so glad to be a part of it. But tonight, if you get a chance, blow some smoke rings in the air. But above all, my friends, be blessed.
God bless. Semper Fi. Ooh la la.